Hi, my name is Leah Day, and welcome to this casual cam video. I am blocking my massive hand-dyed whole cloth quilt, Duchess Reigns, and let me talk you through the process of this. I've taken this quilt and soaked her. She is been quilted all over, and it was time to soak and remove the starch and any leftover water-soluble thread, and also kind of force the thread to gain a new memory. And you can see how the thread has just kind of buckled. Oh, it's like waves, hills and valleys. That is from where I was quilting, and then maybe that area kind of got rustled up and wrinkled. I've got to get the quilt wet and then stretch it out flat and kind of force those wrinkles back out again and remind the quilt that it can lay flat and that thread can relax. And so that is what this whole process is. I've got 1 inch thick polystyrene boards that's insulation sheeting underneath this, and that allows me to pin straight down and into the quilt and hold it securely to those boards. And this is a really effective way of holding it flat, of letting it dry flat, and making sure that all of these wrinkles hopefully get worked out pretty well after this blocking. One thing you might notice, I definitely did not wash out the dye that was in this quilt. This used to be white, and then I dyed it maroon, the surface maroon, and I did not wash out all the dye, obviously, so a lot of it is leaking out, and I'm hoping that it will not affect the thread color. The thread is polyester, and there's just kind of a general sheen of pink in some places that I'm seeing, but it's not really all that bad. So I'm hoping that it's going to not affect the thread too much. It shouldn't. It's polyester thread, and that should not take this type of dye, but I think with just the amount of dye that's still left in it, that it might end up a little bit pink, and that's okay. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just working out all the wrinkles on this quilt surface, trying to get her as flat as possible. If it's not perfect, it's no big deal though. I'm perfectly pleased with how this quilt has come out, and it's going to be a relief to have it finished. So even if she's not completely perfectly flat or completely perfectly hanging straight, I'm going to be happy with it. So until next time, let's go quilt.